welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'm super happy because we are going to be doing a 2020 rundown on my favorite skincare and hair care. So it's been definitely a weird and crazy year, so I thought that we'd wrap it up in a more positive note than that it deserves. I thought that we could end up with things that I really enjoyed, and then I think you guys would enjoy too. So if you wanna go over some good skincare and hair care, then just keep watching. So the way that I'm gonna run down this line, it's gonna be hair care, and then body care, then face care. So pretty much the way I would do, everything along my self-care and cleansing. So I'm gonna start with hair. The best, and I kid you not, the best line that I've tried, not this year, but I want to say in my entire life, it's gonna be the Pattern Beauty hair care line. So Pattern Beauty cares more for the curly to coily hair. Like it literally has like this detailed hair care line that's specifically for our kind of hair. And I was suggested by an old friend to try it, and honestly, I fell so much in love with it. I literally got myself the tank because I fell in love so much with it that I didn't feel like testing anything out. This has been amazing to my hair. Now, I've been using the hydration shampoo. I think this is the only shampoo that they have, but the conditioner, they do have a light, medium, and intense. Intense, I believe it's for like coily, and then the medium conditioner for curlies is to hydrate and nourish. The shampoo cleanses your hair, but it doesn't dry it out, which, I've always told that tends to happen with, curly hair. So there have been a few brands that I've tried, kind of like the Burb curly hair brand, Shea moisturizer brand, their coconut oil line. This reminds me so much of that one. But I do like that the scent here is lighter, and the fact that I feel like it does a better job. I mean, it's like that, but on steroids. It does a really good job. It, cleanses my hair and leaves it hydrated. And then, I got the medium conditioner. So the medium conditioner, what I like about it is that it's light enough for me to use it on the daily. So I wash my hair maybe twice a week, probably around that. Depends how dedicated I am to my hair. Then this is intense enough to really hydrate them, because again, my hair is very dry and very frizzy. So I do like the fact that this is like just the right middle point. And honestly, I find that for the price, I think it's a really good bang for your buck. Again, it lasts a really long time, which is something that I do appreciate. So I do like it. I did want to mention that I don't think I've spoken about Pattern Beauty as much after I did like their one review. And they've been a product that I've been using every single time. Like when I did that review, I had the regular sizes, and after that, like after I had those, they last me a good while, but after I had those, I was like, I don't want to try anything else. I just want to have the good stuff for a while. I don't want to, go crazy. So I did try also their leave-in. This one has not gone down yet. It's almost, but not there yet. The leave-in is awesome. It defines and moisturizes. It's really good. It hydrates, but it's not like too much. When you try gel and it's too much and leaves your hair sticky. So I've had some leave-ins that do the same thing, and I do like the fact that this is light enough to hydrate the hair but not give it so much texture and not like make it sticky. I don't know how to say it, but I feel like this is light enough to be used in the day-to-day, and I do really enjoy that because I can reapply whenever I feel like it. The other brand that I want to make an emphasis on, because I think I talked about it last year, not 100% sure, but I do know that I've been using it a lot this year. So this one, it's almost done. It's the curl cream. Now, I did replace the curl cream with the leave-in, but just because this year has been so crazy that I've had how can I explain that? I've not needed the chance to really define my curls. This is just like light and airy, just more to define them, and this substitutes gel so nicely because again, it gives the hold, but it doesn't leave it like too much on the hair, so that's nice. And again, you can actually interchange them, like you don't need one with the other. Like I used to use leave-in and gel, and I feel like this is hydrating enough so that you can use it on your own, and more depends on the kind of hairstyle that you like rocking. I like the curls to be, light and airy and fluffy. So whenever I want to style the curls, I feel like this gives a great hold. Now another Burb product that I got it last year on the Black Friday sale where I bought, the Burb stuff. I got the Nourish in Definition Smooth and Shine Styling Cream. Now this has been a god scent product this year. So this year, you know, it's been crazy. I've gotten into remote work, so there have been plenty of times where I haven't washed my hair, haven't done anything with my hair other than having a tight bun and it looks disturbing. And whenever I had to meet a client or just, you know, put my camera on to do anything, you know, important where the camera needs to be on, this has been my savior. Now this is a styling cream. You don't need to have your hair wet for this. So whenever I needed to like clean up my bun and look good for anything else, I just put a little bit of that on my hands and put it on my hair. This takes such good care of my style. Like even with the white hairs, I have a bunch of white hairs here. It's genetic. Don't even talk to me about it. But they're really hard to tie down. They're really hard to style down, and this has helped so much with that. It doesn't entirely, I can't lie to you, it hasn't entirely, you know, taken down all of the white hair, especially the ones that are growing. But all in all, it has tamed my hair when it's really dirty, when it's really, you know, crazy and frizzy. I've been able to style it down and, you know, keep it looking good and making me look, you know, put together. This has been the emergency savior. Even my mom likes it because it's so good to just, you know, whenever you want to do a ponytail or a low ponytail, it's like, boop, and then you just put in some on top and it looks like you know, you really tried to do your hair. So I really like this. I've found so much joy in this year specifically. There are two other hair care products I do want to talk about. It's these two scrunchies. This one is from Pattern Beauty. This ones are very thick and this one's very thin. This is from Sephora. I think this is the only line that offers scrunchies in Sephora. I'm gonna link it down below. These two have been amazing with hair care in the terms of my hair falling out. So I used to use a lot of tight hair ties and they used to really make my hair fall off a lot, and the moment my mom and I started using this, it's not like it stopped, but it really decreased the amount of hair we were losing on the daily basis. So I use this when I have my hair straight, and I use this when I have my hair curly because, you know, it's bigger. And both have helped tremendously to reduce the amount of hair fall within this year. And I feel like my hair is, you know, thicker, like more big. And I know they can be expensive, although these ones from Pattern Beauty are cheaper than the ones from Sephora, but again, highly recommend. Okay, now I'm gonna jump into body care more because it's only two products, and then I'm gonna go into skincare. So I know that I spoke about this, but this is a very important product in my life. Now, this is the Ivy Cleanser. This is a cleanser that I spoke about on my armpit smell video. This has changed my life so much. Again, I have like hormone issues, you know. It's very easy for my armpits to grow bacteria on them and to smell. So ever since I started using this, which actually avoids the bacteria to build up. So even if by all means I showered and did not put on deodorant, I still have an hour or two to put on deodorant and not smell. So that's really big when you have hyperhidrosis, I believe that's the term. When you really sweat a lot, this has been so helpful. It has truly changed my life. And it's like 10 bucks on CVS and Walgreens. I highly recommend. And if you don't want to go get it at the pharmacy, it's on Amazon as well. And going along that line, I do want to talk about the Clinical Strength Secret line. Their clinical line in combination, like this first helped me before I met that soap. So it helped me a lot with the sweating. So in combination with the soap, it has been amazing. I don't stink anymore. Like I used to be the one who was bullied for stinking when I was little, and I smell delicious. And if you are suffering from this, use it. That combination has honestly changed a lot. My confidence, my social anxiety, although it's not needed this year, but if you enjoyed smelling good and not stinking, highly recommend. So yeah, moving on to skincare. Oh, I've had so many good finds this year. Okay, so just gonna run first into the cleanser. Now, hear me out. I've tested plenty of cleansers. I've tested drugstore cleansers and high-end cleansers, but these two cleansers have absolutely like taken the bar up high. First, one that I finished this year, and again, it's on the more expensive side, but it truly did the job. So my skin is, as I've said a million times, my skin is dry and sensitive. And by sensitive, I mean very sensitive. Anything can irritate it and anything can make it, you know, a little bit too dry. So I found the first one that I found was the Ultra Vitamin C Cleanser. This vitamin C cleanser is a hypoallergenic cleanser that refreshes senses while gently wiping away dirt, oil, and skin impurities. I bought it because I needed a new cleanser, and honestly, Ulta had it on discount and I decided to try it. They have a new packaging, which I'll again show the one that I had and the one that's new. Was like the perfect balance. It was cleansing enough to take away the dirt, but gentle enough to keep my face feeling plump and firm and like so hydrated. It was honestly, I was really surprised because this cleanser is like, it's $22, which I find it's, you know, a little bit. Honestly, I had such a wonderful experience. I thought about buying it again. My only concern, and I don't know if this is happening with the new packaging, is that it went by so freaking quickly. I think it only lasted 1 month. And honestly, for $22, that's a little too much. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that was a little too fucking much. And then Sephora VIP sale happened, and then I met this little baby. This is the Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamin Superfood Cleanser from Youth to the People. Bougie AF because this is glass. This is not like plastic. I can use this for like soap. And honestly, it's the same as the vitamin C cleanser. It offers the same experience. And I haven't had this anywhere. Just, you know, it's not that there aren't good cleansers out there in the drugstore, but I haven't found a cleanser that cleans my skin, but that also makes it feel so hydrated. These two brought my standards to like up here. And I've heard Jamie Page, you know, raving about this cleanser, and I honestly see why, because it's so nice. And again, so I've used this a couple times and it's going around here. I think this is gonna last me way more than the Ultra one, but this is way more expensive, I believe. Let me check it out actually. Yeah, so this cleanser is $36. Now, that's expensive. Like, if I were to buy another one, I'd buy the Ultra one by all means because it's cheaper, but I had to mention it because if you want to splurge, I'd highly recommend that one because it's so good. And again, it's glass, you know, the packaging, it's like a whole nother level. So you know, you're gonna have a packaging that's just gonna stay with you forever. Like, it's not just, you know, plastic that you just throw away. It's really good quality packaging that you're getting. And again, the product is amazing. Okay, so for skincare, okay, so I'm just gonna jump in right here, following up, you know, showering. I've said so many good things about this mask, the Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask to Clear Pore by Origins. This is amazing. It helps me detox my skin. It's intense to take off the stuff, but you know, not too harsh that it makes my skin feel like it's dying. So I'm not gonna talk about this. I feel like I've talked so many times about this. So I'm just gonna skip right through it. I just had to mention it because it's the only mask I'm wearing, literally. I feel like it's the only mask I've worn this year. So, you know how I recently made a video on the Sephora VIP sale and how I bought skincare? So I bought the Facial Radiance Pad by First Aid Beauty. This is something that I really think I will keep using. Now, I am a total skincare, you know, I love skincare, but I'm very lazy with skincare. I use cleanser and then I use the moisturizers, sunscreen, and that's it. I don't really add much to it. On a bad day, I use my mask. Try to use it twice a week, but I'm not really, you know, crazy all about having a super intense skincare routine. This is supposed to be like a toner. It's supposed to help exfoliate, tone, and brighten. This has been so gentle on my skin that I decided to start using it, you know, as I saw that my skin wasn't reacting badly to it. And I used it straight up for 2 weeks, every single day. I've gotten lazy about it because I left my house for a couple of days. I used it for the first 2 to 3 weeks and I did see changes. I'm gonna try to put the pictures here because I did want to see, you know, if it actually, including this, had actually made a change. And I feel like it has helped so much with my forehead little bumpies. Like, I have so many, you know, little whiteheads and blemishes and stuff like that. Now, don't get me wrong, I honestly try to eat healthy. By all means, I do, but it's winter season, and although it's hot in Miami, mama's gotta eat Christmas food, and I know that makes me break out, but I'm doing my best. And this is helping me try to keep everything under control. If you see the pictures, I do see the difference. Like, everything has gotten way better. Again, I've broken out a couple times because then I got my period and I've been eating like shit lately. Again, do my best, but ain't nobody is saying here. But I highly recommend this. This has been really great. And again, it's a safe for sensitive skin and it truly means it. First Aid Beauty is not a really pricey brand, so I I tested out, and they have a bunch of cool bundles either on the Sephora side or their side. So truly something that I'm really gonna stick to it. Now for the hydration, this is gonna be the same, you know. I said this last year and I'm gonna say it again. The Ultra Repair Cream by First Aid Beauty is hands down the best moisturizer. So it's cheap, it's intense, and it's great for sensitive skin. I do love it, although, you know, I've mentioned that sometimes I do put a lot of makeup on, and when I take it off, my skin is a little sensitive, like more sensitive than usual, and this is where this product comes in. Now, I don't think I've spoken about this on my channel because I did wanted to try it for a while. I know that in my last skincare routine, I talked about the Ordinary Serum. When I wanted another one, it was out of stock everywhere. So I decided to try, you know, a couple new brands in Ulta. I decided to try the Upcircle Face Serum with coffee oil from repurposed grounds. Nothing crazy. Sometimes my skin is very sensitive and I don't like to use moisturizer. I like to go for something, you know, more earthy, more natural, and more, what's better than a serum or an oil? So I do use this at night most of the time. I do feel like the combination of the mask and this, it's nice. Like, it does help to really calm my skin down. I don't know if I'll go back to the Ordinary one or this one. I'd have to go over it. But honestly, both are amazing. I was about to not mention the Ordinary one, but I will now that I remembered. I don't have it here, obviously, so I'm gonna post a picture of it. It's 100% plant-derived squalene serum. That's a really cheap oil. It did help a lot with my texture, and I feel like that would actually work really well with the pads, so I might go back to that one just because of that. But both are really nice. I just wanted to really mention that because it really made it to, you know, it made it to here, and it's almost done. So I've used it and I really enjoyed it, and I really wanted to mention it. The last product on the rundown is the First Aid Beauty Lip Therapy. I wasn't too sure on getting this one or the By Beauty, but this was included in a bundle, and I'm gonna say I do really like it. I love the fact that this is not in a pot, so I don't have to dip my fingers, you know, with all the COVID stuff. Even though I don't, you know, come from the street and go and dip in my finger on a lip balm, but I do like the fact that I don't have to get my hands dirty. I don't have to, you know, put anything anywhere. I just open it up and put it on my lips, and it's really nice. It feels like a really thick balm. It's minty. I really enjoy it. I use it every night, and it's nice. Nothing out of this world, but I do like it, and it's made it to the list because I still use it, so it should be there. Oh wow, I was about to miss the last one. And the most important one. Okay, so guys, sunscreen. Now, I think I did mention this last year. I haven't tried any other, you know, sunscreens because I haven't been out much. Although I have, but I haven't used that much sunscreen, which is really honestly not good now that I think about it. Anywho, I still use the Josie Maran Argan Daily Moisturizer SPF 47, guys. I know that there might be really good sunscreens out there, and I think I tried the Supergoop one, but this is amazing. I love this so much. I love the texture, I love how hydrating it is, I love how it makes my skin plump. I honestly think I'd buy it again, even though it's pricey. I think I'd buy it again, although if you have any cheaper sunscreens that don't leave your face one oily or with a white cast, put it down below. I'd definitely try it. But again, I've spoken about this I think various times along my channel and skincare routine, and my last year's favorite. It stayed on the list because it's so good, very high quality. Again, one of the few things I really spent my money on. I really like to be really hard on very expensive products, but this honestly makes the list every single time because it's so good. I highly recommend. Now that's pretty much it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful in regards to skincare and whatnot, and the fact that some of these are very good bang for your buck. I mean, very helpful, honestly. I am in love with these products. These are products that I use every single time, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and I would honestly like to know in the comment section below, what are your 2020 best skincare and hair care? Like, I'd really love to try some stuff. Might be able to, you know, switch around from pattern beauty. I'd be open if you guys convince me enough. So leave it in the comment section below any other products that you'd like me to try. And subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.